It is so great having Bam Bam Bryan Barberena back here on the program, and he's got a huge fight coming up here against Matt Brown, UFC Fight Night, December 4th. Bam Bam, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, James. Thanks a lot for having me on, man. Looking forward to talking.
Pleasure's all mine. I know you finished practice early. How did everything go today?
Everything went great. Had a great session, working out with a great room of killers. Guys pushing me to the limit and getting me ready for this great performance that I'm about to put on December 4th.
If people couldn't tell off the top, I was pretty excited about this interview and this fight. How excited were you, man? You're fighting Matt Brown. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, I was super excited. This is one of those, dream matchups for me. I've been watching him for a long time. What excites me most is he brings it. He 100% always brings it and tries to go for the finish, and is always exciting, and that excites me a lot.
Were you surprised to get it? Matt Brown, he's at that stage in his career where he can kind of be picky and choosy about who he wants to fight. Not that he's, afraid to fight anyone. I'm not implying that, but I just mean that, he's got some leverage, right? But you got this fight. How excited, were you surprised at all to get that?
I did. I asked for his name or whatever, and, I've asked for some other people as well. And, I was kind of surprised to get it, especially coming off a loss. He's coming off the win. But I think that he sees my style. He sees that I bring it, and it excites him. It's going to be, it's a fight that he wants to wake up and prepare for in the morning and get ready to go. So I think that's the reason I got it. I think he knows that I bring the fight, and I'm always exciting and love to throw down, and he does too. And so, it excites us both.
Is it just a simple striker versus striker matchup? Do you look at this any other way, or how do you look at this fight from a style perspective?
He's a veteran in the sport, right? And he's an older guy. He's older than me. He's been doing it for a long time. I'm sure he's trying to rack up as many wins as possible before the time comes where he's got to hang him up or whatever. So I expect him to mix it up. Ultimately, yes. You watch the fight this weekend, Gaethje versus Chandler. I want that. That's the kind of fight I want, and I can see this fight being. It's just one of those drag him out, barn burner, in the mud, everything kind of fight, you're going to get it all. And the fans are going to love it. Fight of the year potential for sure. But I do think, he's going to mix it up, and, it'd probably be smart of him too, because I'm going to put it on him. And, I just think it's going to be mixed up everywhere. So I'll be prepared, but if it turns into just a striking fight, I'd absolutely love that. And I think everybody will.
What did you learn the most from that last fight against Jason Witt that you're kind of bringing into this fight?
A little bit. I need to, keep my knees bent, not stand so tall, can't kind of leap forward with punches and just give up easy takedowns. It's obviously something I'm always working on in my game is improving my takedown defense. I get excited in there and just want to throw down and scrap. So, that's just another improvement, ways I can improve the takedown defense and not, rushing forward with combinations that are going to give up easy takedowns.
Yeah. Training camp, you talked about it there. Who have you mainly been working with for this camp leading into the fight?
I've been working with Tom Lane a lot. He's been helping me with my grappling and things like that as well. Paul Carson, also his brother Truckin' Carson, Chase Gamble, Kerry Miller. These guys are giving me really good looks. I've been lately, Truckin' Carson has been giving me a great Matt Brown look. Tom calls Tom Brown. We've been calling him Tom Brown for camp. He's kind of trying to mimic him as much as possible. And, just getting, like I said, getting looks everywhere as far as grappling to striking, because we think he will mix it up once I land on him.
And up and comers, those names that you just mentioned, how good is that? Because you get, fresh looks, guys that are hungry, no egos, right? Guys that are still trying to prove themselves. So how much of an asset is that in the gym?
It's great. And, it's part of my way too. I love working with these guys. And not only are they pushing me and they're the future of the sport of the gym that I'm at right now in Gymmo, they're the future. And so, in a way they're helping me, but I feel like I'm able to help them too. And we talk about the sessions and everything and go over, things that maybe they struggle with or, they saw on my thing or I saw on theirs and help them prepare for fights as well. So, it is really awesome to be a part of it and have them a part of my camp and my training and to be a part of theirs as well to help them improve.
Who's going to be in the cage with you that night as far as your cornerman?
At the moment, it'll be Jeff Jimmo and Tom Lane. The third's still up in the air.
Gotcha. And how's this fight playing out? I mean, fight of the night written all over it. I think it goes without saying, but how do you envision the fight playing out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be 100% prepared for a damn war. Like, absolutely. Like I said, I think it's gonna be an absolute barn burner. He's gonna bring it. I do hope it turns into one of those, Gaethje Chandler fights. That's what I want. That's what I live for. Those fights. Those excite me so much, and he's that kind of guy to bring it out and to go after it. We'll see who shoots first. I don't ever really think about shooting stuff, but whatever. We'll see who shoots first. Who gets hurt first and has to take the shot or whatever. But yeah, I hope it turns into one of those, man. It's going to be a bloodbath, and that's what I'm super excited about. He's going to mix in his elbows, his knees. I'm going to do the same. We're going to see who's got the better elbows and see who's got the best work on the stand up. And man, I'm super excited. This is a great matchup.
I was trying to remember, how many more fights do you have left in your contract? Do you know?
I have this one and one more.
Gotcha. So big fight, obviously, because you win this, you got a lot of leverage when you renegotiate on that last fight, right?
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest though, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just like super pumped up about this fight. I respect the hell out of Matt Brown. He's a good dude. I talked to him a little bit before when we were on the same card, and just super respect everything he's done and everything. And it truly is an honor to fight him. And honestly, thank you for taking the fight, for seeing my worth and what I can bring, and that it excites you to want to fight me, because it damn sure excites me.
And these interviews always excite me. Bryan, thanks so much for the time, man. We're really looking forward to it. UFC Fight Night, December 4th. You don't want to miss it. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media? I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I want to thank my gym, of course, Jeff Jimmo, always taking care of me, being here, putting my game plan together, my whole training sessions, everything. My training partners, Sweet James, man, he's my accident attorney guy. He's always supported me, big backing right there. He's always in my corner. In Vistage Sport coffee is amazing. Performance coffee, check it out. Gold Cup Canine Group, hemp, Frozen North Hemp. They take care of my CBD, all my bumps and bruises, man. They take care of me, and I really appreciate those people and all the support it gives. Last but not least, my wife and my kids. They're actually the main driving factor for me, and making all this possible, and for me to even do this. My wife is amazing, my kids, and this is all for them.